Morning everyone, Robert Marchetti here from Two Lean Chefs, hanging out in Bali in the garden. Everybody's either at the gym or out training or having breakfast in the kitchen. So it's nice and calm here, and I just thought I'd record this post today, and one of the subject matters today is being authentic again. I started writing that about authentic yesterday, and a great friend of mine, Kat Peters, who's an entrepreneur, and I were chatting about authenticity, and she's got a great blog in the Big Island and living the dream as well. And one of the discussions I keep having over and over again when I talk to people about nutrition or I talk to people about lifestyle is their view. And I think their view and your view is your view, and my view is mine. But one of the things at Two Lean Chefs we don't do is preach. One of the things we do is give you knowledge and make your own decisions. Your blood type's different, your metabolism's different, the type of food that you eat might be different, the country that you're in, the type of food might be different. But one of the things about it is that, we were discussing juice, for example, the other day, and everybody was getting on this massive juice thing, and I just said, I don't do it. And I didn't say it's bad, I said, I don't do it. And they said, why? And I said, well, these are the things that don't agree with me and my metabolism and my body, and it just simply doesn't work for me. And so they go, but you've got to understand. And I'm like, listen, I've got Two Lean Chefs going with Enzo for a whole bunch of reasons. And one of them is because we're living the dream and we're living the life that we actually want. And we want to be authentic about it. We want to post knowledge-based information and for you to be a grown-up and make your own decisions. And that's kind of what we do with Two Lean Chefs. And when we talk about avocado, for example, and I say 75% of the nutrition in an avocado is actually in the nut. In the end, you choose whether you want to eat the nut or not. I don't really care less either way. But what I do care about is that actually our information is correct. And one of the things we know at Two Lean Chefs is information changes on a regular basis. One day we're supposed to eat this, next day we're supposed to eat that. So what we're trying to do is be authentic about current information. So, for example, I posted some information about fructose and the amount of fructose your body can consume and the amount of fructose in fruit and what it really looks like. And that's really about being authentic, and that's really about current information, and that's really about you making your own decisions. So at Two Lean Chefs, we're going to give you loads and loads of information on psych, on latest fitness techniques, latest training techniques, the latest food types, watching GMOs, watching the bad sugars in food and the good sugars, and actually living the lifestyle you truly want. But remember, it's all about you. It's actually not about us. If you really, truly, honestly believe in living the best life possible, you want the best knowledge possible. And remember, regardless of the food and alcohol and training and all that kind of stuff that you either reduce or add to your lifestyle, there's loads of other ways that we can get sick in the future and not be healthy, be from the oxygen to the water we drink to whatever. So here, we're all about knowledge. We're also about making sure you live the best possible life so you have the strength and the ability to fight off any offending things that are going to come on from genetics or whatever. And also knowledge-based and not be ignorant about stuff that's out there. I'm not one of those people that sits there and preaches about certain stuff. I'm just saying this is what works for Enzo and I. This is what works for our families. This is what works in our lifestyles. But you may have a different technique. So we'd love to hear from you at Two Lean Chefs. We're looking at starting a summit here early next year in Bali. As you can see, the villa's pretty amazing. And it's kind of really quiet at the moment, which is really scary. So you can get a bit of a 360 tour of the place. The summit next year will consist of diet fads and information where we don't believe in diets, where diets can actually start to send your body in the wrong direction. We're going to start doing some spirituality, meditation. We're going to be doing some fitness training. We're going to be doing some cooking classes. We're going to be hanging out at one of my restaurants. We'll be doing some fun, swimming in the pool. And, just generally actually showing you how we live our lives and how we can have an extraordinary time doing it. So this is Robert Marchetti for Two Lean Chefs in Bali, and I hope you have a rocking day and be the hardest working person in the room.